What's up, y'all? We're in a different environment again, and today's episode is going to be about self-acceptance, man. All right. This is definitely something I've learned to kind of embrace, especially for people who want to improve themselves, self-improve, who partake a lot in self-improvement, man. And everybody's always wondering what they can do to improve themselves and what next step they need to take or where they see themselves in the next couple of months or next couple of years, and deciding what path to take to get to where they're going. And I was having a conversation with my friend the other day about how in order to do that, you kind of have to accept where you are, right? It's kind of like being obsessed with your potential, right? So like, if you're always obsessing about what you could be, you're never gonna really realize where you are right now. And that, unironically, is the first step to maximizing or fulfilling your potential. I've always noticed that whenever I obsess with what my future life is gonna be, it kind of takes time away from what I could be doing to create that future life. Or rather, imagining what my future life could be takes away from me actually making steps towards making that future life a reality, if that makes sense. So I just think that just being able to accept where you are right now is a huge factor in determining where you're going to be in the future. And I was reading Vagabond, and Takwon, who is the kind of a mentor to Takazo, who later converts his name to Musashi, Takwon says to be aware of yourself and accept yourself as you are. That is where your training should begin. Now, this is such a beautiful quote to me because it basically says the first step to fulfilling your potential is realizing where you are right now. How you gonna take that next step if you don't know where you're starting from? I don't know, man. I just think it's a huge thing to learn and not one thing to master in a day. Just realizing it doesn't mean you're going to always realize it, but it's something you can always come back to. You feel me? Like if you don't know, if you're kind of lost, take a step back. Take a step back, realize where you are, become grounded, and then continue moving forward. And if you forget again, take a step back and then continue moving forward. I think it's just a certain important lesson for us to learn, and I don't know, I think it kind of ties into the law of detachment as well. I always get this weird sort of questioning of if what I'm saying is gonna be able to be interpreted by you guys, and I just don't want to be misinterpreted, but at the same time, I feel like me making this video and me being imperfect in explaining it, because it's kind of difficult to not comprehend, but kind of difficult to elaborate on in a way that it could be comprehended. I think people are going to understand that and understand why sometimes I have a struggle and relating that message to other people. But again, I didn't come on here to be perfect. I came on here to share my mentality, and sometimes my mentality is all over the place in a way that it doesn't make sense, and that's okay, bro. I don't need to be perfect for anybody. At the end of the day, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, let me know down in the comments below. I kind of feel like damn, I still have that questioning on if it made sense, but I think it does, bro. I really truly think it does. I'm gonna just continue putting this shit out there. And sorry, I'm not supposed to cuss because it's Ramadan, but I think it's a very important thing. I'm very proud of myself for continuing to make these videos throughout the year, and I'm gonna continue doing them because who knows what's gonna make what's gonna come out of it. And if one person can be affected by my message, then I think it's gonna be worth it, though. So yeah. If you guys like the video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I guess I'll catch y'all boys later, man. I don't know why I keep saying I catch y'all boys later. I have more than boys who watch my videos, so I catch everybody later, and you guys have a great day, man. Peace.